You should have. I didn't even ask. I just did it.
Just click on got it.
Click on got it. Got it.
I clicked on the X before and I closed myself right out of Zoom.
There we go. Okay, got it muted.
Oh, there we go. We live.
The link, Gotti?
What the million? Oh, yes, please. So, Mike, to start things off, I thought you get a kick out of this T-shirt.
Out of what? Let me see. Oh my God, that's an oldie, huh? Wow.
Wow.
I thought you get a kick out of that.
I need to get you one that says Wendy.
Wow, that's an oldie right there.
Yeah, the old vaping swag, remember?
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool.
I wonder, is that guy still around?
No, he's making flavorings now. So he kind of closed up the shirt business.
All right.
He does VSO flavors now.
Yeah, that I knew. I didn't know if he was still around.
Yeah, it was his wife was pretty much doing the T-shirt thing.
Yeah.
Hi, Snowman. Hi, Mallory. Hi, Ingrid. Hi,
Hey,
Fran.
Grid.
Hey, Coco.
Bailey, Ghost Babes, Maria. How you doing, sweetie? Coco, Mallory. So guess who's coming today? Who's going to be on the show today? I bet you can't guess. So, like, I know you can't, right?
I'm not really here, by the way.
No, shh, they can't see you if you don't speak. So, you have to guess, and then he'll come on.
There it goes. There it goes, DeMillan. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Don't forget live chat.
Thank you.
It's Mikey.
And there's Grawl.
Mallory says it's been a long time since you've seen Mike Vapes anywhere. I do have a YouTube channel called Mike Vapes.
Please let everybody know where they can find you.
And I also do 2 live shows every week, one on Vape and Fagan's channel and one on ST Vapes channel. So I'm on YouTube a lot.
And
not as a lot like I used to be. Remember at one point I used to be on like a live show every day.
Yeah.
And do videos every day. It was like, oh my God. Yeah, I've kind of cut that down.
And then remember the old derailed days? You guys used to do 5-hour shows, 5-hour streams.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Sure.
How is
Those were the days.
Vape mail. Hand delivered vape mail.
Nice.
Ooh, what'd you get? What'd you get?
Get to open it up here.
Was that from Steve?
Yeah, this is actually first. Look, I like the way they deliver it. Look, see the bag? It's gray.
Yeah.
Inside out bag for free.
Yeah, I wonder what bag that is, right?
That's funny.
That's what people used to do with the boxes from USPS, and then they started printing USPS on the inside of the boxes, so you couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm. This feels very light. I don't know if I should open this up here. It might be a prototype of a project that I'm working on.
Ooh.
It might be.
Hey, Lady Liberty.
Hey, Angela. Hey, Lady Liberty.
Hey, Angela.
Oogly. What's up, Stu?
Bedazzled, Michaela. Al, how you doing?
It's not.
What is it?
So, about that puke rainbow. Pukey rainbow.
Yes.
You should have seen. I got him, and I'm like, okay. All right, so that one's black. All right, okay. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Still no rainbow. I was for sure I was gonna get a rainbow because the first recurve I got rainbow. I was so happy. It was like my favorite one. Yeah, not this time. And then I was watching your presentation, and you're like, and the pukey rainbow. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't puke at all when I see the rainbow.
You know where I got pukey rainbow from? I watch a lot of like computer channels.
Yeah.
That do PCs, and the rainbow colors, they call them pukey rainbow.
Oh.
So that's why I call it pukey rainbow. Some people get it, some people don't. What I'm referring to. I'm not really talking it down bad. I just like calling it pukey rainbow. But I'm not into
I didn't
rainbow.
even care that you called it that. I'm like, give me all the rainbows.
Well, look, as soon as they only sent me one of each. So as soon as I get, they're going to be sending me more. So
well, I appreciate you offering to do that. That's
of
really
course.
Nice
It's my pleasure. I'll give you a rainbow one. I know you like rainbow or like purple.
blues. Yeah, anything that's not normal.
Yeah, you know, but the one thing was that I wanted the reviewers all to get a black and
Yeah.
a stainless.
Yeah.
Because there's some people they'll get a rainbow. Like if the company sends me a rainbow color to do a review, I don't want the rainbow. I want to use the thing too, but it's not my style to use rainbow.
But it's so funny because all the females that watch me love the rainbow. And they all, as soon as they see it, they want the rainbow.
The thing is, I can't say, like, when I come out and say, like, you know, the rainbow, these are for women. Then you got all the men that use rainbow, they get pissed in the comments.
No, I've got a lot of guys that get the rainbow too. A lot of guys.
Win. Yeah, so.
Yeah,
That's funny.
you're losing.
It was so funny though. I saw that, I was dying. I was like, I gotta mention it.
I love the comment that Mike left on your review
Yeah.
about the rainbow.
I'm
Oh,
like,
by the way,
yay! But I was dancing in my chair when I saw it. I'm like, yes, I get rainbow.
and by the way, I already thanked you off camera. I'm going to thank you now on camera. Thank you for the review.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very
I
much.
appreciate it.
I knew you'd like it. Like I was telling you before, I know
Yeah.
that you like lots of airflow.
Yep.
So I know this one was going to be right down your alley. Well, that's the whole point. This RDA was supposed to give the first two RDAs, the recurve, and then the recurve dual. The recurve V2 is basically, a lot of people are confused over that on why I called it V2.
Yeah.
It's just the whole recurve aspect. It's the version 2, which combines both RDAs
Right.
into one. So
That
I
makes
wanted
sense to me.
for it to be combined both into one, it had to do single coil and dual coil.
Correct.
And the funny thing is, I had mentioned this during a live, I think it was, I don't know if it was on Fagan's live show or on ST's live show, how this RDA was supposed to be released, 6 months ago?
Jeez.
I
crazy.
think it was around 6 months ago, something like that.
Wow.
So I've had prototypes for a long time. I got them sitting here for a long time. And when I saw the nitrous RDA come out,
Yes. Mhm.
I was like, you're the fucking shit. I was like, look at this shit. That was my idea, but I did it in reverse. Instead of there being
Correct.
two top caps, I did it. So just so that I have proof that I didn't see the nitrous RDA and
Mhm.
say, you know what, I copied their RDA. I messaged Matt, Suck My Mod, with pictures of my RDA, me holding it, and it's all timestamped with the dates just to prove I've had this RDA. This wasn't something that I saw a design, because I know how people are. You know, they think,
Yeah,
oh, you
I didn't think of that. I mean, I understood. I did compare it to the, because I won't lie to you, the nitrous like definitely made my favorites for the year. But this one, it's not the same. It's
Yeah.
not.
it's the
it
concept
vapes-
is the same,
Yes,
kind of, but it's
kind
different.
of. But let me put an example that I really like of yours better. It's the insert. The insert, I think, really makes yours a little bit easier because then on the other one, you have to constantly know where that top cap is.
Mhm.
With the insert, the bigger insert, which is the one that I use for the single coil, I can still tone down the airflow if I want to, and I'm still going to get that single coil restrictive airflow. I don't have to go hunting for anything.
Right, right.
So you can use it both. That's why I made an emphasis on it in my video. You don't have to use that only
No.
for single. You can use both because you can still, that's why I really like it, is because you've got so many different airflow options, and I love options. So I like it all the way open, but you know, Addy likes it more restrictive. He can have a
Yeah.
single coil restrictive. He can have a dual coil restrictive. He doesn't have to use either or, you know, an insert based off of the type of build. The only one you can't use is a single on the dual, but for the dual one, you can use it on both. And I think
Yeah.
that that's great because you're not getting like turbulence. You're not getting too much. You're not losing any flavor by using it.
Mhm.
So to me, it works just beautifully. And it's a lot
Yeah.
easier to have an extra insert around you rather than to have a whole nother top cap.
Right. Yeah, I haven't tried it like that the way you did.
You
Never
need to.
crossed my mind, you know, try. I've been using, and to tell you the truth, I've got both built. And for me, I've been using it a lot in single coil mode.
That's why I like it.
But the single coil but I use it with the single coil adapter in there. Well,
Well, try the other one.
The 5mm coil It's almost, you're almost getting a dual coil vape off of it.
No, you are, but I use a 3
Power.
millimeter.
So
I don't
I've
need
been
the
enjoying
5.
using the 5 millimeter coil.
Well, I like the 5s, but you know, size isn't everything. I mean, sometimes you got to give a little love to the little guy, you know. But but the 3 millimeter works fine. It doesn't have to be a 5 millimeter, because that was another.
Oh no,
I
it
wanted to
doesn't.
make.
I'll give you the perfect example. Someone had said, "Oh, if you use a 3 millimeter coil in there, the chamber is too big." It's like, huh? What if you're using just a regular single coil RDA? That chamber is even bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
People don't comprehend it. So that's the main thing too, was the whole emphasis of the RDA was to make sure to nail the flavor with that inner chamber, and obviously to make it do single and dual coils and airflow. Airflow was a big key for me too with it.
Oh yeah, the 2 main for me are always flavor and airflow.
Yeah.
But like I said, you're not losing any flavor with the dual coil insert on the single coil at all.
Right. Which I haven't tried that, but hey, it's still going to be a reduced chamber to where it is like definitely a regular single coil. You're still going to have a small chamber.
Correct.
With that insert. That I understand, of course.
Yeah, definitely. But that's all I've been rocking. I mean, I have a both built still. I got my dual here and my single, and I've been rocking the single with, and it's got the dual coil insert in it, because that's the way I like it. I just
the one thing I regret doing was in my presentation video, I didn't do it in I didn't show the squonking feature. I had tested using the squonking on it maybe like 4 months ago, because I had the prototypes, but they only gave me regular pins. And then afterwards they had sent me a squonk pin to test that out for squonking, and the thing squonks awesome.
Oh yeah,
it just comes up
right there
from the bottom. And thank you for it doing that. You showed that in the video, which is like, thank you for showing.
Yeah, that shows some good squonking action. Excellent squonking action.
Yeah, that's so cool how there's that big inner chamber underneath. That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm really juice well.
I'm excited about it because you can put a monster single coil in there.
Yeah,
you can.
You know, and do what Wendy did. You could put a monster single in there and put the dual coil insert in there if you need to.
Yep.
Need the room.
Yeah. Have you tried it? Have you tried vaping it without any inserts?
No. I should try it.
You know, I've never tried it. I've had the RD for so long that I never tried
it right now.
I never thought to myself there was a reason to try, because that's so much airflow.
Exactly. All right, we're gonna try it now.
Someone in the comments says, "Can you use it without it?" And I'm thinking to myself, why? So I decided to use it. The thing is just turbulent as fuck.
It's too much air. It's way, it's and for me to say that's a lot of air. It's just, it feels like it's in there and it has no place to go.
You know what? It might work out though. It might work out for somebody who wants to use it like a rowdy series build. Yeah. Where you're gonna need lots of airflow just pouring in. It'll probably work, but that's not my style.
Cloud comp.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna try the dual coil without the insert.
Dave wants to know if the insert will stand up to citrus. Yeah, the insert is
it's
heat.
made of Delvin, right?
It stands up to heat. Stands up to everything. That's the same stuff. That's the same material they use to put where your 510 pin goes in.
Yeah.
That's peak. It's for heat.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's super strong thermoplastic.
Yeah.
Did you run into any trouble with any kind of whistling?
No, there's absolutely no whistles with this thing.
No whistles?
I'm doing without the insert for the dual.
I've tried it with what's that?
I'm doing it without the insert on the dual. It's just a lot of airflow. With the dual, it's not as airy as the single without the insert, but I still like it with the inserts.
Yeah.
I love honeycomb airflow. Ever since the Aromomizer Plus came out.
Hey, Wendy, yes. Can I see your inside panel of that mod?
The inside.
People want to know if I'm here to learn how to DIY.
Yes.
Oh, baby.
Oh, look at that.
There you go.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's my girly mod. I got
Michael,
my angel and demon right there, and then the inside's just for me.
That's nice.
Michael be teaching us how to DIY.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
You know how many times that we sit here and talk about 2 of your flavors?
We need that granulated sugar.
You know what? I might have to give you guys the recipe so you guys could do it maybe on a live show.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yes, that's what we wanted to do.
Strawberry donut.
We're ready.
I want to show people something. Someone asked me, why didn't I do Ultim for the insert?
Doesn't
Why
it
did I
melt?
do Ultim? To tell you the truth, it never really crossed my mind to do Ultim. And a lot of people also were saying how it kind of reminds them of the Asgard Mini.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to remember the Asgard Mini. my memory's bad when it
Here,
comes
hold
to
it. I've got it right here.
And meanwhile, that has an Ultim insert. So if I would have done that, then people would have said, "Oh, you're copying them even more with that." But this was the original way we were going to do it.
No, this
With
is the
metal?
Asgard Mini.
Yeah.
Oh, the metal one? Wouldn't that make it hot though?
Okay, this is the original, and I told them no.
No, because it'll make it too hot. It'll be
I'm
hot
like, no.
inside,
Number
hot outside.
one, imagine if your coil is touching by mistake and you put it on a mech.
Yep. Yep.
So, it's, you never know. Some of there's people out there that just don't pay attention. So this was the original. I said, nah. And we decided on going with it, do it with Peak. We could have done Ultim, would have just made it more pricey of an RDA. And the whole point of the RDAs, especially like coming from Wotofo, they're supposed to be
Yeah.
affordable.
I always thought
Exactly.
that Peak was more pricey than Ultim.
I'm going by I don't know what the price is. I'm going by what Wotofo said about that. It's going to be more money with the Ultim.
They probably injection molded so it's cheap to make.
I don't know. I like the peak on it. I think that it works well. It sits, where it needs to sit, and you don't even know it's there unless you go to rebuild it. It's like not even in your head.
The only thing I'm worried about with that Peak is the little
Not just
Amps.
the knot tabs or whatever you want to call them. If they snap,
The nipples.
That's what Dylan
The
was saying, and I said no, it doesn't look like they would.
but sometimes you never know. There's people out there they'll put on sunglasses while doing it and go like this and put it in and pop the cat and break it without looking at what they're doing. There's always people like that. I'll give you another example. An accident could happen where you could drop that, step on it by mistake, and it breaks.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for them to come back when they come back from their vacation, because right now China's on their
Holiday.
Yeah,
the
the New Year's.
Years. Gung Hei Fat
When they
Choi.
come back. I want to make sure that at least Wotofo has on their website
Some
those
spares.
inserts for
That would
sale
be great.
separately for people that just in case they lose it or they break it, whatever, they'll be able to get replacements for
That's good.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe if they lose it.
it. But
Yeah,
worst
I'm
case
excited
scenario, if they don't, I have
Or their dog gets it.
bags and bags full
Nice.
of inserts.
I gotta say, with all the extra paraphernalia put in those boxes with that Addy, it's pretty amazing. All the different tools and stuff,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and the coils and all the O-rings. It's a nice.
There was a lot of stuff in there. I actually wanted to put a coiling tool in there, but again, it was all priced. There's already lots of stuff in there. They don't want to increase that price. So
But not only
I
that,
figured, you know what?
they're in so many different things, and
Exactly. I thought to myself, you know what? You don't need it. How many people have the coiling tool by now?
That's like going back to the tri tool.
Yeah.
How everybody has like
exactly.
a
So many people got coily tools or some sort of coil cutting tool to where, and the way it is now in the vape scene, you're really not going to see new vapors out there that are looking to buy an RDA. That's
Actually,
like,
lately, a lot of them are doing that. A lot more than there used to be.
Because a lot of people are having
What?
a hard time getting coils.
That are
no,
just
I'm
wanting
talking
to
about,
go
I'm
to
talking
the-
about, I'm talking about beginners. They're going for the pods.
Oh, that's
They're
true.
not going straight into RDAs beginners. The way it
Yeah.
used to be, beginners used to go directly to sub-ohm tanks. Now they're just going into pods, more MTL, because that's more readily available. So the people that are going to buy RDAs now, the majority have like one of those coil cutting tools. Actually, I got it on the table there. I was started filming today a video for that RDA. I think it's supposed to be a version. Yeah, there you go, the coily tool. The version 2 of the Rye RDA or something, or it's got the same airflow as it, but a different build deck.
Yeah, it's 99 wraps, right? The Squy.
Yeah, the
Squy,
SQY. Yeah, so I'm actually started doing the video on that today. Still in recording mode for it. But where was I getting at? I don't even remember.
You had the coily tool out to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, I got the coily tool over there.
Thank God for the million.
That's what it was.
I actually remembered something. Woohoo!
Old age, it's catching up. Wendy, I'm not as young as I used to be, sweetie. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It will never ever be too old for me.
By this time next year, Mike Vapes will be. I wish I was a millionaire. We're close.
Right?
Yeah.
Tim was asking, how does the airflow here without the insert compare to the oh my god, which one was it? It's one of my old-time favorites. It's
Let me put it this way.
V2.
Which one?
The Elite V2. Without the insert, it doesn't have it's too turbulent. It's not like the Elite V2 all the way open.
Yeah, trust me when I tell you guys, with the insert, you're gonna want to vape. If you like fully open, it's more than enough airflow.
It is.
You don't need yeah.
You even have some people that like a lot of airflow closing it down a little bit, by like 3 little holes.
So Mike, I'm still doing the bottom fill thing.
Nice. I still got my Toonie atomizers. Do I have one right here? I think. Is it here? No, it's not right there. Where did I put it? I have 2 of them. I think I have either 2 or 3. I got the K-Fun, and I think I got a Russian. Remember the Russian?
Oh yeah, awesome.
I got the Russian one. Yeah.
Hi, Lynn.
Are you still making those and doing them?
I can't get them anymore. There's none available anymore.
No, you
Daddy
serious?
bought them all.
Yep. So I got rid of my last one. I don't have anything more to do like for benefits and stuff. Yeah, I'm out.
You gotta tell Fast Tech too. Make me a batch.
I looked into it, but you have to have so many units made.
Hey, it's almost February.
Yeah. Well, what's going on with China now? You really can't trust anything with customs and.
Yeah, I haven't had really any issues with packages coming for me for the exception of the recurve.
Yours.
I actually checked the tracking today. It's still in California.
Easy.
Wow.
Package.
Yeah. Well, and your not your review, but your you said you had to have them do another shipment.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you didn't have it up yet. I'm like, he's got to be getting, and every day I would be like, he's gonna have the presentation up today.
Wendy, I got bombarded. That's why I couldn't stand it. I'm like, I told what's awful. Come on, guys. I mean, why are you guys showing pictures and making this hype over the RDA without me having it? At least if I had it, because now they're all messaging me.
Yep, and you don't even have it.
And it's like, that's probably not even. He's probably not even in collab with that RDA. They just threw his name on it. That's why he ain't doing a presentation. So you got people that are saying that kind of stuff. It's like, so now I have to sit and answer everyone. It's like copy and paste messages back. It's like, oh
man.
Awful.
But you know what? It's done now. So.
Yeah, it was a relief when I got it. Did the video. I tell you the one thing.
Relieved.
The one thing is, I really cannot stand doing presentation videos. I hate them.
Yeah, I hate doing. It feels weird compared to what you're used to doing.
No, I hate it. I dread it doing it. But when it's done, it's like, oh, what a relief.
I love hearing the backstory of like
come
up with it, why you come up with it, what were your thoughts in this or that. That's what I love about the presentation.
Yeah.
And that's why I watch them, because I want to know, like, coming from you, like why you did it, because what if somebody asked me a question like, well, why is it like this? At least I would have an answer to say, this is why, he was
Yeah.
thinking about it this way, and that's why I like to see the presentation videos, just to really hear the backstory about it,
Yeah.
why you came up with it and stuff.
To tell you the truth, the recurve series in my head was done.
Mhm.
There wasn't going to be a V2 of it. It was like just those two,
I'm
and
so
that's it.
happy
I
you
was,
did.
I was totally done with it, whatever. But what made me do it, it wasn't for that, oh, I'm gonna make crazy amount of money. Trust me, there's no money. The money to be made was back in 2017. For all you people that think that I'm gonna be a millionaire or whatever. There's no money to be made nowadays with it. The reason I did it was pods.
To stray away from pods.
Every review, it seems like everything is pods and AIOs, pods and pods and pods and pods and pods. So it seems like it has to be either reviewers or people or companies like Vapors Cloud, for example. It's like companies like that are making the RDAs. Who else?
Yeah.
Like the SQY 99
Yeah.
wraps. China's not doing it really anymore, right?
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
RDA. So it's like, you know what? No, I can't stop. I'm gonna do one more. So there it is. One more, the final recurve right there. I don't even
Awesome.
think I'm gonna even bother with doing a recurve RTA. Because I basically took my design of a lot of people like the Eclipse RTA. They thought that was the recurve
Yeah.
RTA was the Eclipse. And I'm also doing, I'll say it now, I know I haven't announced it, but I am doing a dual coil Eclipse with the Odd
Okay.
Vape.
Awesome. Awesome.
So I'm waiting for the sample. They told me they were going to try and get it out before the holiday, and I don't know if they did get it out because right now they're on holiday.
Yeah.
So I have that, and I have another RTA, which is version 2 of the intake, but with another company. It's weird. I don't know, man. It's just sometimes you got to do it that way. It's like, for example, my first RDA was the Icon.
Yeah.
Then it was with Andy the Iconic,
Mm-hmm.
and version 2 of the Iconic was the Rebirth
Yes.
RDA, which was with Hell Vape instead of doing it with Vandy Vape. So I like to take my project and just jump ship and go to another company. Sometimes you could be the relationship, you don't like certain stuff with the company, and you decide, you know what, I'm gonna try another company. And that's what I usually do. And this one company that I'm working with, I haven't announced, I'm not gonna say who it is, that I'm working with to do the intake version 2. It's gonna be a different name for the RTA, it's not gonna be intake. Is a company I've never worked with, but I've always wanted to. So
Intake.
yeah, I vape mine every day.
Well, that's good. I mean, you'll get a little bit more respect from these companies, knowing that you're not stuck with one company, and you don't treat me nice, I'm just going to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's funny,
so,
but
I don't know. I kind of like being able to just try out different companies and mess around with
Yeah,
them.
because how would you know if you don't?
Yeah.
it's
I love
funny,
that.
Ren Vape still uses the Icon. She has like 3 or 4 of them.
I have I got it right here. I got a few. I got this stand.
Who the heck made that thing, Mike?
I don't know. Was it you?
Yeah,
I don't remember who made this for me.
it was me.
It was you, right? Okay.
Yeah.
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 There you go.
Nice stand, Addy.
Did you
That
put your
is
name on it at
gorgeous.
least? You should have put Addy Tooney Creation or something.
You should have signed it.
Yeah, you didn't sign it. Yeah, I can't.
I used to rock that Icon RDA all the time with single coil. It was a single round wire stainless steel coil.
Yeah.
And it gave I almost wanted cloud comp with it. Just a single round wire stainless steel coil.
That's crazy.
But
I
I'll
would
tell
open
you
up both
something.
airflows. What?
I'll tell you something. This is, you would think I would say this about the Recurve V2, but it's not my favorite RDA out of my creations. I still think the Rebirth hands down, is my for me is my favorite RDA ever.
Interesting.
Yeah, the flavor just fucking whew, off of that.
I don't know. For me, I love the original recurve. It was just like it was like holding me back, because it wasn't as much airflow as I like. And even single coil had nothing to do with it. It was just the
Yeah.
airflow. I just wanted more from it. But the dual, I liked it, but I didn't fall in love with it. But it was good. But this one, hands down, the first time I tried it, I was like, this is a winner. This is, but again, all different vaping styles. Like I don't.
Oh yeah, of course. It's not like
I was waiting for one for my vaping style.
there's other. Well, if you think about it, my RDA started off being lots of airflow, and then the past like 3 RDAs that I did have become more of a restrictive, semi-restrictive direct lung hit. That's what I love. But the way the recurve single and the recurve dual were designed, you really couldn't give it any more airflow because of the way the one cap system.
Correct.
So in order to give it, that's why it doesn't have that same build deck, the V2, because you couldn't do it with more airflow. I wanted to put more airflow, obviously. I've always preached that an RDA should always have more airflow to where you could reduce it to put it to where you want it. But I couldn't do it with those. So yeah.
I'm loving this. But I like for RTAs, I mainly use like a lot of airflow, big capacity. Gotta have that because especially when you're getting into RTAs, especially to have like a bigger size or to have a lot of airflow, you need that juice capacity because if not, you're constantly filling.
Yeah.
So
that was the same situation I had with the Rebirth RDA, where I couldn't give that RDA more airflow because of the honeycomb and the way it was designed, the build deck. But there was a lot of thought process in that build deck just to get it to do bottom airflow honeycomb, and that was a lot of work. I remember too. I remember going and meeting up. Hell Vape was in Foxwoods, I think, and I presented them with the idea. And they told me, all right, what we're going to do is after the event, we're going to drive to New York. And this is because Foxwoods is in the state of Connecticut. There was the vape event there for people that don't know what I'm talking about. They're like, we'll drive to New York. And I ended up meeting them about 10 minutes away from me at a Starbucks.
That's funny.
Yeah, the owner of Hell Vape was there with their head engineer. So I brought with me, I think I still have it somewhere. I took a drop RDA and I kind of screwed around with it. And I took a couple of RDAs and like took pieces and to make like a form of what the Rebirth's going to be.
You Frankensteined it?
I Frankensteined the Rebirth out of RDAs with pieces, the way I did it. Wow. So when I brought them, the engineer looked at it. He's like, I'm very impressed with what you did there. Like, I've never seen anybody else do what you just did. Yeah, I'm like, hey.
At a Starbucks, that's hilarious.
Yeah, at a Starbucks too. And people are probably watching us, and we're just sitting there. People are like, what are these people doing? They're sitting there playing with toys.
I was going to ask you how you started with from creative design. Do you sit there with the pencil and paper and? Yeah,
I'll draw it out. With the Rebirth, I did both. Obviously, I drew it out, but since they were coming, it was easier for me to bring that with me and show them.
Yeah.
On some stuff, I really can't do a Frankenstein. The drop was easy to do a Frankenstein because I could take it apart. The way the posts were done on it. So I think I have it somewhere.
Hey, Michelle Beldime.
Here.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Mowgli.
Yeah, I mean, we would love to. We would love to teach Mike DIY, but he probably would love to have time just to do some gaming again.
Yeah.
No, I have no patience for DIY.
You're a gamer, Mike?
No.
Oh.
He used to be before you got so busy.
That was on the other channel. The other channel, I was doing stuff. I didn't know what I want. That channel was basically for me to do whatever I want channel. And now I've basically I've been leaning the past I don't know, it's the past 20 videos that I've done on it more into the car industry, car
Mike
detail.
life, baby.
Yeah, so that's where I'm obsessed with that stuff. So that's what I've been doing with the other channel.
I was going to ask you that because it's been so damn cold. That's got to be restricting you a little bit on the other channel.
Yes, when I'm here, obviously I can't do the videos. When I'm in Florida, that's where I record the videos. The last 2 videos I recorded them when I was in Florida, and then when I came back to New York, I did all the editing and I uploaded them. From there.
Cool.
Yeah, so I have right now about 10 items waiting for me in Florida to do videos. And I'm gonna be back in Florida on the 13th of next month.
Well, that's
So
good.
you guys
I planned
thinking
it
about?
out. What's that?
So you're thinking about retiring down there? You and Stephanie?
Well, no, I'm never retiring.
Like, nope,
Nah.
not me.
Retiring, that's not for me. No,
Oh, I know
way.
you can't sit.
No retiring for me. I got to do something. But I have products there. So when I go 30, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna basically do all my videos. I have the whole setup in the garage there set up. I have made a studio inside the garage. The good
Hey,
thing about
speaking-
Florida is that I can record videos all year long over there. You don't have to worry about
Right,
weather. You can
right.
do them outdoors. You know how it is, Wendy.
Pretty
Well,
much, yeah.
I keep getting
It's
freezing.
palm trees and sunshine like 90% of the time.
All I'm
Exactly.
hearing about is freezing weather in Florida. Have you been
Well,
having those things drop
Oh
out?
yeah, these past few days have been like, what? I turned on
What
my heat.
temperature
I only
did you
turned
hit?
it up to like 72.
What did you hit? What did you guys hit over there? Where you were?
30, I think it was 32.
32. Okay. In my neck of the words, it hit I think 35, 36,
Wow.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been the end of the world down there.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah,
gosh,
everyone
you
was
don't know.
cold.
We were calling everybody. Are you okay? You know?
I was like, damn, I'd be in shorts and a t-shirt right now if I was there, even at 36. Fuck
I
that.
was like, what?
The
So when are you going to go down to Phil's house and do a review together on something?
You know what? There was did you see the show Tony when Phil was on ST's channel?
Yes. Yeah.
And we talked about it, and it's like every time I go down there, I don't go down when I'm in Florida, I don't go down to relax. There's no such thing as relaxing. I'm doing something, whether it's I'm working there, I'm always doing something. So and I told him, it's like, okay, I feel like a dick because he basically lives not even 5 minutes away from me by car, and I haven't gone to go see him or invited him over the house. So I'm constantly busy. But this next trip, when I go down there, actually, no, I had told him when I was going down, he told me he won't be able to because he's going to have his, I think his parents are going to be at the house in Florida.
Ah.
I was like, all right, so we got to figure out when I'm going to be able to get together with him. I want to do a video. I actually talked to him. I told him, look, I love that video that he did, the one with the mafia
Oh,
inspired.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was so good.
Yeah.
What was it
that
called again?
cool. That
Ma-
was
I
about
forgot the name of it. I can't remember, but it was fucking hilarious.
I have a link to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
I told him, look, if you decide
Vape
you want to do
Fellas.
another video, Vape
Vape
Fellas,
Fellas?
yes, that's what it was.
Instead
I
of
told him if you want to do
Goodfellas,
like a Vape Fellas V2,
Yeah.
I gotta be in it.
Oh,
You gotta
for
put me in there
sure.
somehow.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
says definitely. So I might be doing it with him or being part of it. So looking forward to that.
You did a real good job on that video.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, he did so good though.
That was real good. But it's a shame though he didn't get a lot of views on it. Which
I know.
It is.
And I tried sharing it and everything. It's like, how is it not getting a lot of views?
yeah,
It was like the best.
yeah.
Did Stephanie ever get her salon straightened out when a car smashed through the front? Or
Yeah, we got it all fixed up finally. Yep.
good.
Yeah. It took a while. My landlord is got it. I don't even want to get into that.
Hey, guess what we made 2 weeks ago? We made grape leaves.
Stuffed grape leaves, huh?
Yeah. We never knew this. You can buy the grape leaves online. They come in big jars, a glass jar.
You can
Never
get them
knew
at
that.
you know that you get them at your local supermarket too.
I didn't know that. We never saw them.
Yeah. My wife makes them real good.
They're so good.
Oh, so
What do
good.
you stuff in them? Rice and meat?
Rice and chopped meat.
Yep.
together, and then the spices, whatever,
Yep.
and then you
Oh, that sounds
boil it.
That's so good.
Oh, it's so good. It's my favorite. You know, it's my favorite dish. I could eat. I could eat a whole pot of that.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Oh.
could too. Now, do you do the yogurt dip, or do you do sour cream, or do you dip them at all?
I like it straight up.
Yeah.
Like, just serve it straight up.
Straight
I
up,
don't
baby.
know that.
Mhm.
stirred, not shaken.
Thank you, M2. M2 likes my PC case.
It does look awesome back there.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, I built this with Phenom. The two of us together. We built
Oh,
it.
damn. I miss Phenom.
Yeah. Yeah, we built it down here. It was all in pieces. A few of the stuff, the graphics card, I think it was, I bought off him, and the processor. I bought it, and then the rest of the stuff I had to search online. It was hard to get a lot of the stuff, but got
It's
everything.
hard to get a
Came out
good
nice.
video card, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Is it liquid cooled?
Yes, not liquid with the tubes. It's liquid what do you call it? It's called an AIO, they call it. It's all in one. Where I can't change the liquid that's in there. It's already pre-filled.
Oh,
Where it
Oh.
cools off the CPU. And this has where the CPU, you can't really see it there, but it's telling me the temperature, and it's telling me the temperature of the CPU and the temperature of the GPU. And through I could go into software and I could change it. I actually have in my videos, I got the intro in the beginning that comes up of me. That's the one that Batman made for me. My intro. I actually have a gift that I have, and I can put the intro there. It
Oh,
pops
that's
up.
cool.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, I miss Phenom. I remember how drunk he was in Syracuse. He wanted me to make this liquid, and you're like, don't pay attention to him. He's really drunk. Oh,
Phenom's awesome.
yeah, I love Phenom.
Mm-hmm.
Good guy.
That's
So-
crazy though. The way we met him in a well, not a Zoom room. It was back then the Google Hangout rooms,
Yeah.
and I was hearing all about this dude. I'm like, dude, this is dude Phenom. He's got more vapes than you. I'm like, no, seriously, I got to meet this guy. I met him. He turned out he lives like 10 minutes away from me.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Funny.
Yeah,
It's such a small world.
I
yeah.
used to love it, the videos he did. He just have stuff stacked on top of each other.
He cleaned everything up. His desk, there's no vape gear.
Wow, really?
It's all because he works from home.
Right.
Of COVID. So he set up his office in there, and it's all monitors and computers.
I love sending him a street because, the address is Wall Street, sending
Yeah.
stuff to Wall Street.
Yep.
It's funny. Now, getting back to liquid, did you move some of your Mike Vapes line to the Paradigm stuff?
Well, yeah. Before I shut down the website, Paradigm was making the liquids, the Boston Cream.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
And they're available to get it from them. But the thing is now they stopped doing online, so you could only get it from them from one of their vape shops, or to whoever they distribute to other vape shops that carry.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a cursory search and it seemed near impossible to be able to get your juice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not online. I don't think it's anywhere.
Now, is Heavy still involved with those?
no
Paradigm?
heavy basically vanished from YouTube. He left his job there and he moved. He lives in Maryland.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he moved, the whole family. They moved there.
Holy crap.
Not sure he's doing. I should give him a call and see how he's doing. I'm bad with that.
And his
But I
birthday
haven't
was just
talked
a
to
week
him.
or so ago.
What's that?
His birthday was just a week or so ago.
Yeah. So yeah, I haven't talked to him.
I still say that those couple conventions in Detroit seems like everybody was there. It was such, it was the height of vaping, and it was such a good time.
Such a good time, right?
Oh my God.
I
My
love
wife-
that.
My wife still talks about that guy that got us a seat in a restaurant. There was 33 of us. Mike Vape, walks in and talks to a couple people. Next thing you know, we got a table for 33.
Yeah.
Those are the good old days. That's all.
Yeah.
I love just going to the events. for me, the events wasn't going there to go see what products people.
Yeah, it was a people.
If two craps about that stuff. For me, it was about hanging out with everyone. I
Yeah,
just loved it, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
With
I
so
know.
many great people.
And
Yeah.
you talk to Brian at all anymore?
I talked to Brian, I think like right before Thanksgiving, a week before Thanksgiving was the last time I talked to Brian. He's doing good.
Oh, good. Good to hear. Good
And
to
I
hear
talked
that.
to Amy, I think I talked to her on Christmas Day.
I was
Awesome.
gonna say, probably talk to Amy more.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian doesn't reach out at all. I actually have to be the one to reach out. And sometimes it comes to a point, it's like, oh, you know what? Why do I have to be the one always reaching out?
Yeah.
Maybe I should stop and see, is this person going to reach out to me?
You know,
So it's like, I don't even want to.
I would agree with that, except for I kind of have the same issue. I don't know if he's got the same mental issues that I have, but I'm bipolar. And for me, as long as I'm interacting, I'm fine. But when I'm not, it's hard for me to reach out. Like even for my kids, they have to call me.
Yeah.
If they call me, I'll answer. But for me to have to remember to call them or to make a conscious effort, it's harder than just getting the calls. And I've actually had people, message me from a while back and just be like, "Are you okay?" And it's not that I don't want to contact them. It's not that I don't want to call them. It's just that it's harder for me to actually make, and it sounds stupid, but it's harder. It just,
Yeah. Me, I can't understand that.
no, I understand. Yeah.
So it's like, so in a way, it's like, you know what, maybe I need to like stop trying to contact. Let's see, is he going to contact me? If he doesn't, then hey, I guess, whatever. We'll just leave it
And
at
a lot
that.
of people, yeah, a lot of people are like that. But if he's going through anything like I've had in the past, then it could be that too. But
Yeah.
it's hard. It really is. Especially if you're dealing with any type of depression. Depression can actually make you literally close up to everybody.
Yeah.
Even in your own home. So
Oh, Lynn Smith just asked, Mike Vapes, are you coming to the UK for the vape convention in May? Oh, I'd love to. I'd love to. They're fully opening up in I think beginning of March.
oh, they are?
Okay, all restrictions, everything done. They're done with it.
In LA?
No, in UK,
Oh, in the UK.
United Kingdom. And not I don't know about all of the UK, but in England. Yeah, that's one of the best vape events ever I've ever been to. Was the ones that are at the UK Vape Expo.
Yeah, I would love to go one of those.
I'd love to
Oh,
go to the
so
Paris
good.
one. The Paris one looks awesome.
So good. You know what the funny part was? I was booked to go to right before COVID happened.
Oh shoot.
The COVID then started happening January and February. And I remember telling the guys like Mark and I'm like, I don't, and even I was it Brian and Brian too. I'm like, I don't think this is gonna happen. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't know. There's something about this COVID thing. This doesn't. It's like I knew it was gonna be bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think these events are gonna happen. So anyway, speaking of these events, I was booked to go to the UK. I was booked to go to Paris. I was the event in France. I was booked to go to the event in Germany.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
And I was booked to go
man.
to the event in Dubai.
Wow.
Dubai, they were hooking me up. They were rolling me first
Son of a
class on
bitch.
Emirates,
Son of a
putting me
bitch.
on one of their banging
Oh,
hotels there at
Yeah.
the convention. So I was, that's like high roller shit. And
That's
they were putting
beyond
me
high
on it.
roller.
And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Well, some dude that just vapes and they want to pay my expenses.
We're cruising around like a billionaire.
And none of that happened because of COVID.
Stupid
Wow.
COVID.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was really looking forward to Dubai.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been a blast.
I see so many pictures on there, on Instagram. God, it looks like a really cool place to visit.
Check it out on,
The guy doing the event was also gonna hire to have 2 armed guards to walk around with me.
Oh my God.
Wow.
You imagine?
You were
Hey,
definitely gonna be the shit over there, huh?
with
They
the
love me.
defense and everything.
Middle East, the vapors there, they love me. I have huge
so
following.
I thought it was illegal to vape there.
No,
No,
no.
they vape.
Yeah, they,
Oh, no, it's just illegal to be gay there.
It might be certain countries.
I knew there was something.
I got a guy that watches me that owns a vape shop in Iraq. And
Wow.
he sells my clutch mechanical mod in his vape shop
that's
in
cool.
Iraq. So
That
if you
is-
live in Iraq, you can go to his vape shop and buy a clutch mechanical mod. How dope is that?
That is
That's pretty
sweet.
cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I freaking love this clutch. I meant to tell you that, you know, I only had to pull this apart once, and I've had this for like over a year to clean it. It's great.
Oh yeah. Love the clutch.
Yeah,
So
what
we'll
the
see.
hell?
I
Because
don't
it
know.
reminds you of the time I was with you. And I
That
just
was-
clutched your cheeks.
I have to say, one of the greatest moments ever going to a vape event was the one. Where was it again? Was that in Orlando?
That was in that was in
Miami?
was it Miami? It was in Miami because it was that
No, it
restaurant.
was that small event that only had like 10 booths.
Oh yeah. That was Orlando.
Orlando, that's where
Yeah.
it was. That was in Orlando. That's when I think that was when
Yeah,
I
it was
met
towards
you.
the back. Mhm.
Yeah, what happened towards the back? It was the first time I met you. That's when you grabbed my ass.
Yeah, of course.
And that's probably one of the best moments ever going to a vape event was Wendy grabbing my ass at the event. I'll never forget that.
I just walked by and hey, it was there though. I mean, if you're gonna stick it out, expect somebody to grab it.
Coconut.
And after that, we were just best pals.
Yep.
I wonder
Good
why.
times. Good times. Good times.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
then
awesome. You
Brian
have
was in the back. I was in the back. He was building his RDA,
Mhm.
and we were over by the booth that had the spearmint e-liquid.
Yes.
See those memories? I know them all.
You remember everything in like detail. Wendy's probably got it on videotape too. All this happening.
What color were the
All my
bottles?
memory.
What happened?
No, I'm just saying, what color were the bottles? If you remember all the details.
Green and white.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the best spearmint I've ever had.
Yeah.
It was so
Wow.
good. Yeah.
So
I remember he was just getting it. They were like, here, and he's like, okay, fine, I'll take it. And that's
Right.
when I grabbed his butt because he was a little
that's the
busy.
one thing. One thing when I go to events, I can't stand when people are dragging me to come taste
Yeah.
the liquids because I know what's going to happen. They're going to want me to taste the liquids. Then they're going to want to give me a whole bag of liquids.
Yeah.
I can't carry all this stuff around. I don't want to. It's like sometimes I tell them, you know what? Just here's my address. Just send it to my house so I can try them out. I don't want to carry them. How many times? Oh, forget it. I get so many liquids from events. I learned because I've been to so many events that after the first couple events, you know not to grab all the liquids that they give you because then there's no room. You can't transport. You can't even bring them back with
Yeah.
you.
Right.
I've left so many liquids in hotel rooms.
Oh,
Like,
I've got that down. You just bring a backpack with you
Ooh.
and just grab up as much as you can and then check your bag on the way home and you can just put it all in the bag.
Yeah, well, I took
just
as many as I could take with me. But you can't take everything. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either okay. Do I leave the vape devices in the
Oh,
hotel
no.
room or the liquids? Yeah, we leave the liquids.
Yeah, leave the liquids.
But now the way things are, it will be the opposite. Now you're like, shit, I'm taking these liquids.
Yeah.
It's a different story. We got plenty of mods. We'll leave these expensive high-end mods in the hotel room. These liquids are worth more now.
Yeah.
It's hard to get these nowadays.
Well, I'm excited you're still doing projects. That makes me happy, Mike.
yeah.
What's that saying? I'm sorry, I was reading something.
It makes me happy you're still got projects going.
Yeah, you know what? I got to do them. It's. I know there's a lot of people, you know, the hardcore vapors. They're sick of the pods and AIOs. So someone's got to do it.
I know,
Yeah,
I'm just super impressed with this one. This last one, I'm not that I didn't like the other ones, but this one just like literally feels like it was made for me.
Yeah. Have you guys been into the billet box style stuff?
I'm on the
Only
fence.
one I have is the one from Tony B. I'm not, it's too mouth to lung for me. It's, you know,
I've been
thank
enjoying
you,
that.
Dave.
The vessel
Yeah,
or the vessel bridge. I've been enjoying
yeah.
this.
I like that. Every time that you talk about it, you're like the vessel bridge. That's what it is.
that's Tony B. That's Tony's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's hard. They don't call it vessel RTA. They're called bridges. They call them.
Yeah.
At one point, I couldn't remember. I mean, I didn't really know much about this stuff. It's like, okay, there's the bridge and a burrow. Which one
Yeah.
is which? I don't know. So I had to sit there and think about it. Yeah, the burrow has to be the tank because the bridge is bridging inside the burrow. It's two
Correct.
pieces making that bridge. So
What does burrow mean?
they call the tanks a burrow.
No, I know, but why is it called boro?
I have no clue who came up with these names.
Because it's a borosilicate, the way the material it's made out of, it's borosilicate, and so they
Oh,
just
maybe that's
shorten it to
how,
boro.
right? Yeah.
Oh, that's a good way to remember it. See, look
Yeah.
at DeMillen bringing all this knowledge.
Bring in
That's
the
what we
knowledge.
covered here, because if not, then we will look really dumb.
I know, we just ramble along. Hi,
Dave,
Terry
thank you
Vapor.
so much for your donation. Always a great show. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So, Dale,
Yeah, Mike.
or let me call you by your screen name, Addie.
Yes.
So, when are you making a move and leaving New York, or are you planning on staying?
You know, we have elderly, you know, my mom's still alive. She's 91, and my wife's mom's still alive. She's 87. So we're kind of stuck here for a while.
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you're in that, you want to get out of there?
Yeah.
Go to like a different climate?
Yeah. Well, it's not even that. It's just the government, you know?
Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna even get into that here.
Yeah, I don't want to either. I know you feel the same way.
Well, what
Yeah.
state could you possibly go to that the government isn't all screwed up anyway? You know,
Well, first thing that pops to
Florida.
my mind is Florida.
they just let you go willy-nilly down there and let everybody die of COVID.
That's not true though. That's the thing. It's the same numbers or even less than other states, which we're not allowed to say.
Right, right. Yeah, we
Oh,
can't
yeah.
talk about that.
All you
but
gotta do
yeah.
is do research online. You can find the numbers.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
shut my mouth.
All I'm gonna say is I stay home.
Yeah. Don't even talk about it. It's not even good to even talk about it on channels. You know,
No,
the wrong
We
thing
don't
might.
usually, only when you're here, Mike.
Just
Thanks.
everyone just be safe. That's all I could say.
Yeah, that's all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be safe and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jamba Juice. Why does that sound familiar?
Jamba Juice. Jamba Juice.
Well, that's
That one?
a juice company, right?
Yeah.
That's like in the malls and shit like
Yeah,
that. Right?
Yeah.
it's like their
Jamba
sludge.
juice,
their,
you get- yeah. They have the
smoothie-
green
their
juice
smoothie.
and the-
Yeah.
So you
I
know
wanna-
what I think's awesome, Mike, is Wendy still does juice reviews.
Mhm.
Oh, bad. I haven't done. You know what? I was staying away from the juice reviews because all the strikes and stuff happening. That a juice review I thought was triggering to get these warnings and strikes. So you know how many videos to this day I regret what I did. I've deleted about 700 videos off my channel.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
And come to find out, I didn't even have to do that.
nope.
Yeah. And not only that I deleted 700 videos, I know for a fact I didn't delete this one video. And I think YouTube took it off my channel.
Oh, wow.
My original recurve review, review
No.
presentation video
Yeah.
is not even on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that one you wouldn't have taken down.
Yeah, I would never taken that one down.
No.
So But YouTube,
Well, I
think-
don't get e-liquids for review. I literally I buy my own and then I just review them.
Yeah, so that would be amazing. If we could get your raspberry donut recipe. That'd be.
That we've been like talking about like which ones we want. And we're like, he's like, I'm gonna ask Mike. I'm like, no, you
I have
can't
to
ask
look
Mike.
to see if I have it. I actually have.
We wanted the Boston cream.
I have
cake.
all the recipes right
Oh,
here.
nice,
Really?
nice.
Oh, he's got that in his hot little hands.
Yeah, I got all the recipes here.
Get your pencil out, Addie.
Let's see.
Addie, you write the fastest.
And to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. I gotta look. I think there was 1 or 2 recipes that I didn't have. I'm not sure if that was one of them. Let's see. I got Boston cream,
That's the one I'm
Sweet.
talking about.
glory hole,
Nice.
Oh yeah.
banana gasm, monkey nuts, peach fuzz, the chocolate donut,
Mellow
Oh,
is
they were-
good too.
They were all so good.
raspberry
Nice.
donut,
Yeah. That's
Nice, nice.
raspberry donut, peephole, strawberry. Oh, I do have all of them. Strawberry donut. Yep, I have all of them.
That's
And these are
awesome.
top secret ones. Not allowed to. That's gonna be about those.
We tell me and Fresh talk about it all the time how you bloody us with that big brass mech mod when we tried to strong arm you for the
I
recipe.
can't believe you guys tried to kidnap me, take me hostage for that recipe.
No, we've talked about it because that shit is good. Those were my favorite donut e-liquids that I ever had. And I've tried tons of e-liquids and different flavors, and those were the only ones that were like,
So there was always Paradigm that did the development and all that stuff, or no?
The company that was making my liquids, before they shut down, I grabbed all the recipes from them. I wanted to have the documentation, and out of all of them, only 2 of the flavors, those recipes were given to Paradigm. So the other flavors, I just didn't know what to do. If I'm gonna pursue and do them in another country, I don't know if stuff would change here. So wasn't
Yeah.
sure. So I was at one point ready to just release and just give the recipes out to people. Like, here you go, take them, whatever you want.
Mhm.
But I just held off on doing it just in case, because I was thinking about maybe going partners with somebody outside the country for the
Yeah.
rest of the world where
Yeah,
it's allowed there. They know that vaping.
and
I'm not going to
saving
even get
lives.
into the deal with that. We all know what it's all about. Over here, it's all about the pharmaceutical companies, whatever.
Yeah.
They made up all them fake lies about the vaping deaths.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Uvalde.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it had nothing to do with vaping, but they had to tag the name vaping with the THC stuff.
Yeah,
And they knew it. They did it on purpose. This was all planned
Oh
by.
yeah. It was
pharmaceutical-
definitely planned.
So anyway, I was thinking, you know what? Maybe I'll go and have it done outside the country. And but I haven't done anything with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
well, if you decide to do that, talk to Grim Green, because he's going that route.
Yeah, I have somebody.
Okay, good.
I could go right now. All I have to do is to contact Joe Turner from Royal Vapes in the
Yeah.
UK, and he'll make the whole line over there and distribute it, and that's no problem. I just don't know if I want to deal with it, or I don't know.
I
Hi,
have
Queen
a
Honey
question.
Bunny. Hi, Freedom. I miss seeing so many people in the vape team chat. Like you'd see Joe Turner there all the time, and just so many people don't come around anymore.
Yeah, from the vape team. Yeah,
I had a question about your recipes without having to divulge anything. Are they all like regular flavorings or are there any proprietary flavorings?
I have no clue. I'm not gonna lie to everyone. Say I made up the recipes myself. I've already said that in the past. I have no clue about anything with that stuff. This is me working with this company, that the first company when and they made the recipes, and they gave me a whole bunch of different, what do you call it? Testers,
Sample. Yeah.
samples to test out, and I picked out the best samples, but I never had the recipes. But when they're closing down, I made sure to get the recipes from them, and they hooked me up. They took care of me.
That's awesome. I know Grim Green lost all his recipes, all of them.
Yeah.
But that was a little different.
Yeah. Well, he was in the business with his ex-wife and
Yeah.
That sucks.
stinks.
Yep, I heard about that. Messed up.
Yeah, there were so many good recipes out. You know, different e-liquids and stuff like that that just fell by the wayside.
What is with these stupid Russian bots? Oh my God.
The who?
They're only here because Mike's here, because they're usually not here, but once in a blue moon.
Oh, you got him here too?
Yeah, they're on all the live shows now.
Yeah.
We usually don't get them for like it'll happen for a period of time during the show, but then it'll stop.
I see him on all other different live shows that I watch. It's not just us that are getting.
Are you sure it's not just me?
It's not just you.
No,
So
I've
mu-
banned so many of them on the other live shows I do.
Yeah. So Mike, what's a recipe you want? We'll work on something. One of these Mondays, we'll send you some bottles.
Well, you want to make a specific liquid for me?
What you tell us what you're missing, what you want.
Okay. One of my favorite liquids that I love to vape is from the UK, from Joe Turner, raspberry custard.
Oh, you know what? I was going to talk to you about that because I've never tried his e-liquids, and you're always talking about that, and I love raspberries.
Yeah.
He makes some really good stuff.
So his raspberry custard is, I don't know, I love it. It's not a strong custard.
Right.
Oh, so it's more strong. It's more raspberry.
I've had it before. It's that biting. In fact, I know what raspberry it is already.
All right, so this is what I'd like if you're gonna do something, make me a raspberry custard, and let's see if your raspberry custard is better than.
Okay.
Right, that's a good challenge, right?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Excellent.
That's a real good challenge. So it's
We'll do something like that. You guys could do, maybe you guys could do a show where you're gonna mix it, talk about it, so this way you could alert people, and then what we'll do is I'll get it.
Yeah.
And then I'll come on your show.
and you can say you guys suck.
Yeah.
I'll have it and I'll test it on the show.
Cool. I like it.
Cool.
You know, we could do something like that too. I think it'll be fun.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Does Joe use a lot of sweetener or no?
No, I don't think he even uses sweetener.
So he uses
I
the
used
natural
to-
sweetness of the flavor.
I'll tell you something. I used to love sweet juice. Something happened. I can't stand sweet juice anymore.
You hit one that was way overly. That's what it was. Overly sweet.
Why do I smell car exhaust?
Is somebody trying to tell you something?
Someone trying to take you out?
Yeah, so I got a pretty good. Yeah, that custard's really good.
But it's more raspberry than custard?
Yeah, and
But it's smooth raspberry
it's
or
pretty heavy on the Inawera Malima raspberry, like that biting raspberry. Everything okay?
Yeah, I thought I smelled car exhaust. I'm smelling things.
So what are you doing at a place in Florida? Just remodeling the whole thing, or?
Yeah, I've been working on it for a while now. I'm up to, I've done all the electrical inside there. Now I'm up to painting. The one thing about, I've noticed that in Florida, they love their textured walls. Seems like every house, they all got some sort of texture on their wall.
Oh God, it's so hard to match when you repair it, you know?
And I'm like, why? Nobody knows how to do it to where there's no texture. You know what I'm talking about. You're in New York. In New York,
Yep.
the majority of homes are all just
Yeah, just clean, just straight drywall with
and
a,
that's it.
yeah.
You know, No texture on the walls. They are obsessed with that texture shit over
That's
there.
crazy.
That's because we don't like popcorn ceilings, so we do it on the walls.
Oh my God. So trying to match the texture, it's like, and this looks shitty, that texture, and they call that a good job. I think it's because they don't want to sit there and sand to perfect the walls. It's the easiest way. Just do it fast, throw a texture on there and paint it. So for me, I could skim coat the whole house and make the walls perfect, but it's gonna be a lot of work, and I don't know if I want to do it. So I'm planning on scraping as much as I can. It's not the heavy texture; it's like very light texture on walls. But I'm planning on doing a texture over it called knockdown.
Right.
My cousin has the knockdown gun where it sprays the mixture on the wall, and then I have this big spatula that's huge. That's for a knockdown, and you just go like this over it.
It's like a paint thinner almost.
Yeah, and it leaves that nice design. It doesn't look bad, but I'm gonna end up doing that. So I gotta do that to the whole house before I paint it.
Yeah, that's a chore.
Yep.
So someone asked what type of camera you're using for your video. It looks really good.
I don't miss these days, Mike.
Yeah, the one I got is even bigger. It's plastic. It's specifically made for knockdown. It's probably about a 2 foot.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's huge, and then the plastic part is about like that. The special part, it's huge. It's specifically for that. Camera that I use has nothing really. The people think my picture looks good. Nothing to do with the camera. It's the lens. But the camera is a Sony camera. It's a Sony. It's an old camera, the Sony A6000. But the lens is a high-end Sony lens. It's a 24 millimeter G Master lens.
Wow, it looks really good.
Thank you.
I didn't know you did electrical. That's pretty impressive, Mike. So you pretty much do everything.
Yeah, I'm handy. I don't work with panels and stuff. I did have to update the panel. I had a company come to the panel. But yeah, I dabble a little electric, a little plumbing.
DeMillen was a construction electrician.
Yeah, exactly.
For 35 years.
There you go. No
Yeah.
zapping.
You go, girlfriend.
Hi, Fire Tilts.
Yeah, so I got that to do, and then I'm pretty much done. And then, yeah, I think that's all I have left. Yeah, the paint.
Now, are you on one of those canal systems like Phil is?
No.
You gonna take up golfing?
I
I had to ask.
don't know. I can't. It's like for me, watching golf is like watching paint dry.
Yeah, I don't know about
I can't get into golf.
Nah, for me, my pastime is gonna be doing videos.
Mhm.
I enjoy it, I enjoy doing the videos inside the garage, messing around with the car.
Yeah.
Maybe washing the car and just talking, or like those videos I was doing. I don't know if anybody's seen my drive and talk videos. Where I just I get in the car and I just drive around, and it's like a vlog that I do, but I'm driving and vlogging at the same time, and just talk about shit that's going on in my life. Stuff like that I enjoy doing.
I haven't been down to Yonkers in so long. God, it's been 30 years, I bet.
Where?
My dad was there. He lived there for a little while.
Yonkers?
Oh, in Florida.
In Yonkers.
Oh, in Yonkers.
Yeah, when you're like driving around, I remember because he took us there as kids. I remember some of the streets and stuff.
Yeah.
So you get the place fixed up. You guys are going to be snowbirds?
No, consider myself a snowbird. I'm constantly going. Right now, I take advantage because the flights are like $30 flights, $40 flights with JetBlue. So it's like a no-brainer. It's like, all right, I take advantage of that. I'm constantly going down, whenever I can. Sometimes I'll go down for like 5 days to get some stuff done that I need to do there. Then I come back. But majority of the time I'm there. My wife doesn't go as much as I do, obviously with work.
Right.
The business, she can't leave. But with me, it's flexible, especially now the way it is with the reviews and not as many products as before. So I could take and I could go for like 5 days, do a couple of videos. I'll have them scheduled while I'm there, and the videos are going up on YouTube. So I just go back and forth. Moving there, I see it maybe, I don't know, 3 years from now, 4 years, 5. I want to move now, but I can't because of the wife, her business. Not going to just shut down her business to go to Florida. She's not ready to do that.
Well, it's such a social job too. You know, she has the same clients for years. And
yeah, it's you women know you have your hairstylist. You have a relationship with them. You guys gossip when you're sitting in a chair. You're talking. So she has her clients. She enjoys doing their hair and talking with them. They talk about their soap operas or Days of Our Lives and shit like that.
We solve the world's problems.
Yeah. And I tell her, well, you know what? I mean, it's hard, but for her, she would do great in Florida because a lot of people in Florida, they want that New York stylist to do their hair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I thought, but she don't want to start all over.
Yeah.
I don't blame her. Yeah.
So,
like getting trying to get the business started. Yeah. New clients and word of mouth is key, and it just takes a lot longer.
Yeah. Mike Vapes, when is the Recurve 2 hitting the shelves? Looks nicer. I know Brad's is gonna have it tomorrow.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
He's getting it before you.
What's that? I already got him. I did the video.
I know, but the other ones that are still stuck.
The funny part is Brad messaged me because he knew that he's like, when are you getting him? I mean, when are you going to do the video? He's asking me because I'm getting him any day now. I'm like, I don't know when I'm getting him. I have no clue. They're stuck in California. He's like, if you want, I could send you some for a video.
Oh my God.
I started laughing. It would have turned out that if they didn't, because I didn't know they were going to send me this another set of them. I was going to ask Brad, Brad,
can you
I could have done the video, but I want to do the video. I want to show the packaging.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The packaging I did. This is different. Usually with TOEFL packaging, it's that plastic cover.
I hate that plastic.
Which I can't. I hate it too. So I told him, no, we're doing this. And I told him, I want the Recurve thingy like that and the logos. Something like this would be nice. And they did it for me. They did this.
Nice.
So I wanted to be able to show the packaging.
Correct.
The video. I don't want to show the prototypes to do a presentation video. The Element also has
awesome. Thanks, Terry.
Yeah, I just checked. Element has it.
Now, Brad just kind of does like the Facebook thing, right, Brad?
Yeah.
But you can even message him on Instagram too.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
He does like a Google Doc where you could sign up for it or whatever. I don't want to get too into it here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just
call him. Well, that's basically if you're interested in getting some car parts.
Yeah, I saw that.
All the car parts are all available.
I know Raj and Crystal, Wet Vapes.
Yeah, how are they doing?
They're doing good. They're going to start to ship to New York State now again. No liquid, just hardware.
You know what? It's always been allowed.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of these vendors didn't know that. You're allowed still to ship. That's what it is. It's so confusing that a lot of vendors have no clue what's allowed and what's not. You're allowed to ship devices. The only thing that's banned, like for example, in New York, is flavored liquid.
Yeah.
Everything else you could ship.
Yeah. And a lot of places are selling the synthetic nic now.
It's disgusting.
Is it? Yeah, I haven't tried it yet.
I don't know. I don't like it.
I was gonna get a bottle, but they didn't have any low nic stuff. It was all high nic level.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, how many people are hooked on 50 milligram now because of so and so all this nic salt BS?
I can't. I don't like nic salts too.
And do I? I don't even recommend them on my channel. And I don't do disposables either. Anything that I can't fill, I don't review it.
Same here. And a lot of people say you're crazy.
No, I'm not.
like-
I'm not going to condone it because I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
And
well,
I
I'm
think that
not
it
gonna-
just caused
exactly.
all the freaking issues that we have. So no.
Yep. I mean, look, I
Trust me, I've
understand.
gone off on my channel on a live stream before. Somebody brought up, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I go
Everybody-
through it all the time. I got all on the live shows too. ST and Fagan, like when you're gonna do it. They're like it's easy money to do a video for that. Like it's not about that. I don't care about that. I just don't. I think it's the stupidest thing to buy a batteried vape and then you vape it and then you're throwing the whole thing in the
It's
garbage.
crazy.
What? That's stupid. Go buy yourself a Caliburn. At least you can
Yeah.
refill it. Or you still
Yeah.
keeping you keep the device. You're still using this, but throwing it in the garbage. Now they're making them to where they're putting extra liquid, and they even got a charge port on it.
I saw that.
And then after that liquid's done, you throw that away. It's like what? Now they even got Tofo just released the direct lung disposables.
Oh my
See
God.
that?
With Tofu,
Like-
reached out for, and I said, no closed pods. I won't. I get reached out to every single day, but I won't do them.
Same here.
And I ask them the first thing, I'm like, are they disposable? Yes. Are they refillable? No. Okay. Sorry. Thanks so much. I don't do that.
Yeah, a lot of the disposable companies, I get the email, I just delete it. But then if I have a company like UL or whatever, and they have a disposable, I tell them, oh, that's not the way I vape. I don't do it. I don't like Nick salts. It
Mhm.
doesn't do it for me.
I
And
just,
as-
I mean, and
but
they
I
didn't want
was-
to get me either.
The funny part was UL never asked me. I know they have a disposable,
Mhm.
but usually they just send me the product. They don't ask. For some reason, they never sent me the disposable. I think they know that I don't
Yeah.
because they never asked. But the funny part was that I had said during live show, if UL does send it, I probably will do a video on it only because it's UL number one. Well, I'll get a lot of views. But in the video, I'm going to say how this is not the way I vape, and this is not my style. But I was kind of happy they didn't send it because, to tell you the truth, I really don't want to review disposable.
I just don't agree with it. I don't want to. I don't want to be forced to review something that I don't agree with.
Yeah,
And there's so many people now that are not knowledgeable about Nick salt, and they're trying to do it on, lower resistance coils, sub-ohm tanks, and I'm constantly telling them that's not what it's for, and it can make you sick. And I'm straight out. It'll make you sick. You vape it, you're gonna get sick because it's too much nicotine that you're not feeling in a direct lung device. You can't do it.
yeah.
And I just feel like they're not educated about it. I'm definitely not going to promote it. And I don't believe in them.
If you think about it, the liquids that we're vaping, we know what it is, what's inside them.
Yeah.
Okay, what is this Nick salt thing? It's some sort of chemical, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just redo the nicotine. and it's-
Artificially engineered.
Yes.
I don't trust that.
Yeah.
I got away from cigarettes because I don't want to smoke on rat poison and shit like that.
Exactly.
Now I'm gonna go and do Nick salts, which got I don't know if it's any good or not. I don't know if it's what the long term effects on that is. I don't know. I was never into Nick salts.
You know what
You know
scares
what the
me?
thing
Well,
about Nick salt was the first time I used it, I was like, "Wow, this is going down. This is smooth. A lot of nicotine."
and then bam.
And then I was all dead. I'm like, I didn't feel good. I'm like, "Oh shit, I just vaped too much," and you don't even realize it. I'm like, "This is not good."
Right.
That's why I
Yeah.
was like, "No."
Not
I
good
won't
for
even
a vein
promote
vapor
this
for
on
sure.
people. No way. I will not show this. I don't want to have nothing to do with the Nick salts and stuff like that. Ugh.
And look at how
Remember
many
Brian
people that
got
were
sick too.
who had dropped down in nicotine and then tried some Nick salts and then got hooked on the high Nick again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's just not good. It just crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm really itching for the conventions, Mike. I miss them.
Yeah.
Me too.
I miss giving that big ST son of a gun a big hug.
Well, you know what? I think I see it all. I think that I see a bright future coming.
I mean,
Where- I don't know about in the States. In the States is a different story. I don't know about conventions here, but for the rest of the world, I see it's going to all open up, and everything I think is going to go kind of back to normal.
Let us hope.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of us that we're still fighting, and the science is starting to come around, but it's happening slow.
Of course it is, because everybody's hiding from it.
Yeah,
You know.
it's hard to
That's
fight
been
that
out
big
for the
money.
longest time. It's
Yeah,
just,
but the thing is, I think the damage has been done. You won't see stuff being reversed in the States. Bans are going to just stay the way they are. When
if we can stop
companies,
it where it is and not let it progress, then at least we're doing something.
that's
you know?
all. Well, that has nothing to do with us. It's all up to how far how much money the pharmaceutical companies want to grease people's pockets. That's where it
Yeah.
comes down to. If you think about it, they control the media, number one. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this. This is about vaping. We're talking about YouTube. This is about vaping. We're talking about. I think how does pharmaceutical companies advertise? Their advertisements, where are they on?
Everywhere,
Television, right?
everywhere. Yeah.
Cable networks.
Uh-huh.
You don't think they've told these cable networks to say bad things about vaping, or else they'll spend their money somewhere
Yeah,
else to advertise?
absolutely.
That's a
Mm,
Yeah.
no-brainer.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer. I bet my left nut on that one.
Yeah, me too.
Excuse my
Don't
language.
waste a nut.
Yes. But
Wendy,
yeah, so
Wendy was
We'll believe in you. Just don't waste it.
yeah, there's no way fighting this.
hi rainbows. Well, that'll be fun.
Mike.
We'll make you a kick-ass raspberry creamy custard.
Yo-Yo is saying, Mike, do you think what the UK has done might have any effect on the US? If you're talking about vaping, no. That's already been brought up. They don't care. It has nothing to do with
The
over
caps
here.
and
They're making money off of pharmaceutical and off of big tobacco.
yeah,
Making their money.
because the UK has socialized medicine, so they have vaping that saves the government millions of dollars.
Exactly.
Because now cancer rates are way down. CPOD, whatever that is, COPD,
mhm.
is not happening, and it's saving the government money, so they're promoting it. But over here, we got to have that stuff for big healthcare and big pharma.
Yeah.
I know.
Yep. No, I don't think I don't see it getting any better. Hopefully, if it could stay the way it is and no more damage.
Yeah.
But I've been hearing that there's more damage coming.
Ooh.
Sucks.
So.
So what's new on the Mike Life channel? What do we got? What do we got going?
Nothing right now. It's winter.
It's on in Florida.
When I go to Florida, I got a pressure washer. I'm gonna do a video for. I got a bunch of pressure washer accessories to show what I've done with. I did a whole pressure washer wall mount system that I customized that I made.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
cool.
Which was credit goes to this guy Obsessed Garage. His name is. He got a YouTube channel. It was from him, his ideas, but I did my spin on it for
Ah,
garage. So I'm gonna do a video on explaining everything that I have, what I've done, and why I did what I did. So I'm gonna be doing a video on that, and just talking about the whole process.
I'll look up the Mike Lake's channel and leave a link to it. I love those little spinners you put in your
Yeah.
wheel.
but what do you pressure wash so much that you have to have a wall mounted one?
The car.
Oh,
He loves
Cleaning
doing
the
the detailing work and that stuff.
Yeah.
Not
I
for
think it's
cleaning the
just-
house and stuff like that. No.
yeah.
This is where you take
We
a
need to do the
pressure washer,
floors.
you modify a regular pressure washer, so this way it doesn't have a lot of pressure to where it
Mhm.
damages your vehicle.
Yeah. You have put a valve on it or something.
Yeah, you got to change the nozzles where it's a more open nozzle So this way there's more water flow coming and less pressure.
Ah,
Yes.
There.
And doing videos on car care products and stuff like that. So I got a bunch that I'm going to be doing when I go down videos for the other channel.
You know what? I like it because it's a smaller channel too, you know, and it's more interpersonal, you know.
That's
Like,
the way it used to be with the Mike Vapes channel.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah,
It was more personal.
Yeah.
Now it's just you
there's
really
no way. Yeah, you can't
it's
do it all.
too much. You can't do it. You can't keep up with it. Well, you couldn't. And I think now if I wanted to, I could, because the traffic ain't the way it used to be. Like I said, back in 2017, 18, you get like 500 to 1,000 comments or more in each video. It's like, how do you, and you're doing a video every day, there's no time.
Right.
For me, it would be, I would have to sit all day long going through comments and also like Facebook messages and stuff like that to respond to people, that I would never be able to do a video or have a life. It'd be
Yeah, that's
impossible. So
yeah, but I'm really digging the new channel.
thank you. Yeah, I enjoy it. It kind of brings back that the way it was for the Mike Vapes channel in the beginning, that excitement of a new channel and doing stuff. And like you said, being able to, people ask questions, it's easy for me to answer them because I'm not getting lots of questions. I might get 20, 30 comments a video. So it's easy to go through those comments and answer questions quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fun.
The old Mike Vape sitting on the old couch days.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny, the little twists and turns in life that get you going down a different path, you know?
It just sucks.
Because it was kind of like Brian had asked. Wasn't it Brian that wanted, you did a review for Brian or something, didn't you?
What happened? I'm sorry. I was reading a comments.
Oh, about starting your channel. Didn't you review something for Brian or? I can't remember. I know you talked about it before.
No, before I started my channel, I used to always comment on Brian's videos with talking bullshit. And I remember when I got the Vapor Shark DNA 40. I had that, and I also had that's when the Aspire
Nautilus.
No, the first sub-ohm tank.
Oh, the Atlantis.
The Atlantis.
Yeah.
The Atlantis came out, and I remember, and I'm like, dude, and I'm in the comments, and I'm like, yo, I got the Atlantis. I'm hitting this thing at like 40 watts. Oh my God.
That was it.
We're at
Now
the
I
Vapor
remember.
Shark. I was so excited, and I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna film a quick video. That was the first video I put up on YouTube because I was excited about it, and I did a video. I was just in the kitchen, just talking and just vaping it. It was a quick, like a minute video. And then I was getting proud. I was like, you know what? Maybe we could do something here. I have so much. I was buying everything because I was just in love with it. I was like, this is awesome. I quit smoking. This shit works.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with it. And I was like, I remember I'm getting stuff and I'm telling my wife, I'm like, oh, I just got this new. She doesn't know what I'm talking about. It's like I had nobody to really talk to and to show this stuff to. I was so excited about that. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to show these people.
Right on.
You know, so I did the channel and I was showing everything I was buying, you know.
I still love it that your wife, you know, you get a small setup in with a nice little tank and your wife steals it.
You know what? The funny part is when she came down here in the beginning of the show and gave me the package, she was holding a device. I filmed a video for it today. And they gave me a bunch of different colors. And one of them was a pink color, the device. So she gets back and she goes like this to me, holding. She was like with a smile. She was so happy that I gave her that device. You know, so yeah, she gets excited. Now she gets excited. Like if I get a package, for me, the excitement's gone. Because most likely it's gonna be a pod. Like I care. But she gets excited because if there's something colorful, if there's a pink pod, little AIO, she wants it. You know, yeah, so for her it's exciting. And she'll stand there and wait for me. She's like, "Are you gonna open it?" I'm like, "No, here's stuff. Here's the bag. You open it. Go ahead. You can open the bag."
Now she's all into it.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
So what do you miss from the good old days, like the liquids that they don't make anymore? Anything that's you really wish you had still?
You know what? A lot of the liquids from back in the day, I still have, like the blue pucker from Tony B.
Yeah.
Ah,
They
I
stopped
tried to
making
find
that.
that to buy some more the other time, and I can't even find it.
They stopped making it. I have a few bottles left, which it's my private reserve, and also my wife uses it. She loves that liquid too. So
Like, there's just none out there like it. There's just none.
yeah, but I still vape a lot of the stuff from before. I have Paradigm liquids. I stocked up.
Yeah.
So I stocked up on stuff.
Yeah, we did all here with all our VGPG and nicotine and.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a shame. It's a shame for the people that can't get stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
but
It's
like I
heartbreaking.
said, you could always, if you're on Facebook, you could always join Brad's. He has transmission oil, window washer fluid. He's got all of
Nice.
that available.
Nice.
All kinds of car parts that you
Yep.
need.
Sweet.
Brad's a good guy.
He really is. He's like the bestest of the bestest.
Yep.
So what do you
Thank
like about Florida?
Tucker. What's that?
There's still a lot of vape shops in Florida.
Oh yeah, vaping is big in Florida. That's what's great about it. Nothing got banned there.
Yeah.
Nope.
Vaping. I'll tell you
They
something.
tried, but they didn't get past.
When I'm driving over there, I see more people vaping than smoking. I rarely see people smoking. Everyone vapes.
Wow, that's cool. So you see everybody
Yeah.
out in the wild. Before it
Everyone
used to
vapes.
be like when you saw someone vaping out in the wild, it's like, hey, a vapor.
Yeah.
Now you see clouds coming out of people's cars and you're like, oh, they're vaping, man.
Yeah. Like in Florida, it's like, but like here in New York, people give you looks like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I can't
Yeah.
believe it. Oh, you're killing yourself. And they got a cigarette in their mouth.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
always the ones that
And
are
it's
smoking
like,
your thing.
you serious? I'm like, so I look at them, oh, CNN? Idiots.
Yeah. Yeah. So we usually do a couple recipes like on a Monday show.
I know. I sometimes have you guys on the here. I'm sneak watching. I don't comment. But I sneak watch shows.
Cool.
Still watch a lot of live shows.
He's a lurker.
I lurk. Yeah, it's entertaining. I think the live
Yeah.
shows are entertaining.
Yeah.
I like live
I-
shows. I love long format videos, live shows, having it play in the background while I'm doing stuff like
Yeah.
listening. That's why I like listening to like podcasts and stuff like that too. Well,
Yeah, I should
I'm
get
into
on
it.
the podcasts.
I enjoy my Mondays because it's like everybody that comes here, it's a lot of the same people and then some new vapors, that'll show up and stuff like that. And it's always, there's never any disgruntled people in the chat. There's never any fighting in the chat. And it's just so peaceful. on
Yeah.
Monday.
No, it's fun. I enjoy it. How's Fresh doing?
He's struggling. He has a couple bulge disc and another medical issue. It hasn't really made public yet. He was going to get some injections in his back because it's not they're not bulged to where they can get to him easy, but it just got canceled because in Washington they canceled all the non-critical operations or procedures.
God, he's been waiting so long for that.
Yeah.
Waiting since what? September, I think, right?
Yep.
A friend of mine.
Yeah,
was
I've been
finally-
hearing. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I
Yeah.
should give him a call.
Yeah, reach out to him. He'd love
But
to hear from you.
Yeah, but I knew that there was stuff going on. I just didn't know what was going on because I've noticed that the other girl, Lumi,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lumi. Yeah,
does shows on his channel or
Yep.
something, right?
she's trying to keep the channel going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see what Lumi made for me? She does like resin work.
Oh, that's nice.
The build stand.
Oh,
But
that's what's a bill stand. Oh,
There's a tuna fish can in there,
no shit. That's pretty nice.
and the fish have my coils in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I sent her a whole
Nice.
bunch of my old coils, and
That's pretty cool. Nice.
Yeah, she made this too. Skull.
Oh, nice. It almost looks like the one I have.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have the rainbow one.
nice.
Get one with the rainbow.
Mine's
Well,
purple and blue.
This one's from the guy in the or what do you call it, in South
South Africa. Yeah,
what's his name? Bearded
Viking Customs.
Viking Customs. Yeah.
I love rainbows.
Hi, Robert. Yeah, I hope Fresh gets better soon, because man, I miss him.
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve this.
No,
No.
that's crazy that it got canceled.
Oh, thanks,
He's right
Robin.
there.
He probably can't. I know he would go all the time to. Where do you go to? Greenland
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
or Iceland? Which one was it?
Iceland, yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't, obviously, because of the situation.
Right.
Obviously, he hasn't gone. I know he would go like every year.
Yeah,
He'd go on his vacations there.
they have vouchers right now because the trip got canceled, so they have a bunch of vouchers they can't use yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, I bet they're keeping everything out of that land.
Yeah.
Islands canned.
Mhm.
So, what are you finding down your way? Can you get, like, if you wanted a new vehicle, is there any on the lots down there? Because there's nothing around here. Like, if
What's
you
that?
wanted brand new cars on the lots. Like,
You're
there's a
asking me
shortage.
about how is it in Florida for cars?
Yeah,
I think it's also the same thing going on there. Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah, because we're getting a point where both our vehicles have pretty high mileage, and I just can't see paying like 5,000 over sticker price for a vehicle.
That's the thing. And not only that, I'll give you an example. A friend of mine wanted to go buy the same car I have, the same BMW, the X5. And he went to get it done, to get the same options I have. And they're like, we can't do that. They're like, no, we can't, no touch screen. Because they don't have because there's shortage
The
of
chips, yep.
So he was
Oh.
like, wait a minute. So I'm going to spend the same money to buy a fully loaded one without no heated seats.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Jesus.
He was like, what? So yeah, so this is going on with lots of my matches. To get a fully loaded car built for you, you're not going to get all the features that you used to be able to get because there's shortage on parts and stuff. So it's bad to buy right now. That's why right now the used vehicles are costing much more money, because you could actually find a used vehicle with all the bells and whistles compared
Right.
to a brand new one. Ain't gonna be. It's gonna be stripped down.
Wow.
Yep.
That's insane.
The funny part is that if I was to sell my car right now, do we know the way they usually say a car, when you resell it, it loses the value as soon as you pull out of the
Yeah.
dealership? You've
Uh-huh.
lost. I actually could get more money right now than what I paid for it
That's
Wow.
crazy.
because of the package that's on there. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's unheard of.
totally.
Really unheard of, but that usually only happens to like a high-end vehicle, like
Yeah.
a Porsche, for example, or something like that. Yeah.
Crazy shit.
So you still got your billet box? You thinking about
Oh, yeah.
breaking it? Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Because I know it was sitting around for quite a while.
Yeah, well, because I didn't like the tank for the billet box. So I keep no tank inside. I don't like that tank. But one of my Patreons got me a gift. Got me this tank right here. which is a custom tank from Limelight. You ever hear the company?
Oh, yeah,
Limelight?
yeah, they're a high-end mod maker.
High end. Focus.
Yeah.
Limelight. My man Rafi hooked me up with a little gift, and he's like, "I got a
Nice.
tank." He's like, "I got one for you." He's like, "It's brand new. I'm gonna send it to you as a gift. You could use it inside your billet box."
Nice, sweet.
There you go. So I got that. I just got it day before yesterday. You sent it to me. I haven't tried it yet. I've been stuck on this
Mhm.
on the Pulse.
What do you think about the Pulse versus the Cthulhu?
I like the Pulse better.
The Pulse more better?
Yeah, 21,700 is a plus for me. I like the tank, the vessel, not the tank, the bridge.
Uh-huh.
I like the vessel bridge better than the one that's from Cthulhu, that 520 bridge. I like the 522, but I really liked the vessel bridge. Oh, I like the setup. Been enjoying it.
Now, when it says it can take Nautilus coils, which Nautilus coils can it take?
That's, I think, with the Cthulhu.
Oh, okay.
The Cthulhu comes with well, you could use, if you have the bridge, a Nautilus bridge.
Uh-huh.
They're all going to be this pretty much the same. It'll work. You can put a Nautilus bridge inside this vessel tank, if I'm not mistaken, and use a Nautilus in here if you wanted to.
Yeah, plus you can 3D print the panels on that. That's what makes me kind of want to get that.
A lot of people have been doing that too.
Yeah,
Someone asking for a recurve or intake bridge. So Scuba says Eclipse bridge could be cool. I actually talked about it 2 weeks ago or a week ago. I remember when it was on the other live shows I do. Actually doing a Eclipse bridge for the billet box.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That sounds interesting.
Jump on that bandwagon, man. It's hot. And heavy right
Why
now.
not? I'm jumping on it.
Hot and heavy.
That's the end thing right now. If it's rebuildable, I'm all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, people are like, oh, when are you going to do a recurve pod or an intake pod? No.
No.
People suck up those billet box bore
Yeah.
tanks. Oh my goodness.
No.
That is the market to hit right now.
Yeah. But for me to do a Eclipse bridge is simple. It's going to be very simple to do one because I already have the build deck design. You just making it's going to be simple to do.
Yeah, just make a little chimney off of it.
So I should have probably after sometime in March. I'm thinking March or maybe beginning of April. I should have something. I should have the prototype in March. Hoping.
That would be sweet.
Or April.
So we'll just go with, March or April.
Yep.
That
But I'm
520.
thinking about also, I have an idea for a tank for the billet box.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because I really can't stand these rubber plug things.
Oh yes. That's what I have on this thing, and it's like I've snapped a couple of them, and it's just like it just ruins the whole tank.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy? Think about it. Obviously, we've been all here, been vaping for at least over 5 years, right?
Yep.
Remember how when we had the sub-ohm tanks and it was all bottom fill, all tanks, bottom fill, your K-Fun to
Yeah.
20K,
Yes, yeah.
bottom fill. When top fill came out for sub-ohm tanks, it was the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now you're seeing these pods are going back to bottom fill and with these stupid little rubber plugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we just went backwards.
Yeah.
It's the circles we keep going in.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
so that's why I give credit to UL, at least with the Caliburn series. It's top fill. I want to fill this.
Oh, yeah.
I just snap that top off right there and I could fill it. No bottom fill rubber plug, stupid things. So that's why in my videos on all of these devices that have rubber plugs, they all get cons and I complain about them. And usually they listen. So my prediction is going to be starting. You're going to start seeing April, maybe May, June, the products coming into this year. Maybe I don't know about the middle of this year. Maybe the third quarter, I would say, or the fourth quarter of this year. You're going to see a lot of stuff changing on all their designs. They're going to get away. These companies are all going to try and get away from rubber plugs because of me fucking constantly saying their cons.
Thank you.
They usually listen.
Thank you.
You know how many times I've done a video on a product and I complain about something that it's a con, and then when the product releases, I'll get a comment in a video from somebody that bought that product and say, "Hey, Mike, they added airflow on here." I'm like, "Well, they listened." I did the video and I had said how this is a con. It needs to have airflow or some sort of air, and they end up doing it.
Nice.
So I'm hoping that they'll get away from these stupid rubber plug things and do something different. There is better ways. I have ideas on better ways. I just don't want to give it to them.
Yeah.
I got an idea.
I don't want to give it to nobody. It's my ideas. Maybe I want to use it on something I want to do. Maybe.
Have like a
So
little.
I have an idea of something I want to do with the billet box, the tanks. I have an idea.
How about
so
like
I'm-
a little rocker switch? So you
Yes,
just
I'm
rock it
thinking.
up
I'm
and
thinking
rock it.
about this. So we'll see.
That's good. Back to the drawing board.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, but the billet box is the way to go now.
So Wendy, what's going on with you? How was your work week?
Oh. Just it's been stressful. Stressful.
Is Bentley's still doing good?
No, but he's still getting sick.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, as soon as he gets better, he gets sick again.
Oh. So Wendy sent me this. You're right. It was a perfect fit for the cave fun.
Told you.
Oh, looky there.
Yeah. Fancy, got the screen on the bottom.
It looks a lot smaller in your hand.
Yeah, it's
I know.
it's a tiny little thing.
That is slick. Side by side. Is that the new round and around the circles we go?
Yeah. Gmod. The aviator.
Mhm.
Oh, that reminds, I put something special in the box as a surprise, Wendy, that you're gonna like.
I gotta open the box now.
I'm sorry for the all caps. I could have sworn I took off the caps. I pressed on it, and for some reason, I typed out my comment all in caps.
Mike Vapes likes to scream at people in the chat. Just ignore
I'm
him.
sorry for yelling.
It's funny how some people just always use caps. They can't not use caps.
That's what I got in the mail today.
Oh, those are good coils.
Yeah, I have so many of those coils. You know, the funny part was that Signature Tips out of the UK, they had made a bridge for the billet box that takes those coils.
Nice.
Oh,
Someone was
wow.
saying that the 520 takes it.
Right. So I have somewhere in my arsenal here, it might even be here. I have that bridge. It's just that the bridge itself, it doesn't say that it's a GTX bridge on it. There's no writing on it. So I don't know which one it is. So I have to like really look to try
Have
and
you
find
used the
that
little,
bridge. This is-
fishing tackle boxes too. I have a bunch of those.
Oh, you don't know. I have like this. This one's pretty empty. This has some drip tips. I have some RDAs in here too. Some single coilers. I have like the ones from what's that company again? Cyclone Mods.
Yeah.
What was it called? The Entheum?
Yeah, and yeah, the Hadley, the
Entheon. I have an Entheon here. Hadley. I have the one that was from from Canada. What was that company? It was very popular, that single coil. Oh man. B2K or BK2?
Oh, yeah.
oh,
B2Ks. I got B2Ks. I keep those small ones in here. Here's a B2K. I got a black one.
There's my box.
nice.
Yeah, so I keep lots of these, but the majority of them, like here's another one. This one here is all drip tips.
Oh yeah.
This is full of drip tips.
I still remember me and you fighting over a drip tip in Syracuse.
Another one. This is all full of drip tips.
Nice.
I'm
These are
flexing right now on my drip tip collection.
I like that little armor, the armor mod too. Was that the Canadian one you're thinking of, the armor?
No, it was the B2K.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got lots of tricks. But anyway, somewhere I know I have those bridges. Where they are, I'm not sure. Unless I gave them away to somebody. I don't know. They here? No, I have no clue where they are. I'll tell you something. Stuff could get easily lost in my vape layer.
Oh, yeah.
I know I got just boxes of stuff. Well, you had that big cabinet, right? When you were selling stuff, when you had your website open, you had that nice big cabinet.
Yeah, well, I had all the shelving, everything where I had all the stock. Now it's empty. Now I got my stuff on there. I got the ones that they sell in Home Depot, which is the bigger size. They're like suitcases of these. The bigger one that you could put all your screws and stuff like that. I got those. I got 4 of them over there that's got all RDAs and RTAs inside there. All the ones I've reviewed since the beginning of my channel. Every RTA and RDA I've ever reviewed, I have them. I've never got rid of any of those. The rebuildables. That's
cool. We got a vape museum.
Yeah, I got everything.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever thrown anything away.
Yeah. I mean, sub-ohm tanks, some of those garbage, whatever. But rebuildables, kept every one of them. What do you call it? Jeff says, LOL, I have a drip tip obsession too. I did have, not no more. But you know how it was too. We used to go to vape events, man. Oh, yeah. Especially what's his name? Who's that dude? Gator?
Yeah, Gator Tips.
Gator Tips. Oh,
I love it. Like Fagan would mouth off to him, and he would grab a wad of stuff and throw them at his chest.
Oh God, I'd have to wait hours and hours. I was like, it's so worth it. His drip tips are awesome. I have a few. Yeah.
He is a funny guy.
Mm-hmm.
Still amazing. He would travel the country just making drip tips.
Yeah. He has to have gotten hit hard with all this shit.
Oh yeah.
That was his business.
Yeah.
You know, all these vape events.
Yeah, that was it. So many went out of business because of all of this bullshit.
Yeah.
Just the tip.
God, I can't think of the name now. Oh. Yeah, I'm excited for you to open up that box, Wendy. I want to see if you like that the Keen or not. You know the Dream Vapes Keen by Stan, Mike, the mech.
I have a Keen over here, which I've never used, and on top of it, I have an Asgard, which I never used. I just saw this setup. I put them together, and I was like, "These are getting married." And I just have it on display on my shelf.
Nice.
Oh,
that does look pretty.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
Right? So I've this has never been used. This is brand spanking new. I just put them together, and I just got it sitting on my little shelf display here.
A beautiful setup.
Sits right over there.
Looks gorgeous.
It's a thing of beauty.
So you know how the Keen has like that weird bulge in the middle? Mm-hmm. It's kind of hard to grab it to get it comfortable. So I took the belt sander and took that bulge off.
Oh no shit! Look at
that. I did a stainless one too.
Yeah,
but it's pretty comfortable there with the grooves in it. I think that 22 sent me hers too.
See, Tony, you should be doing YouTube videos on customizing this stuff. You should have a camera going, and you.
Yeah, I never had time before working. Now I retired. I've been retired almost 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice.
Yeah, but now you can get into the customizing.
Well, I mean, now our moms are taking a lot of our time up. You know, taking care of them and doing stuff for them, but that's all right. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I tell my kids all the time.
So you're right now, Tony, you're in the basement, right?
Yes.
So you got that basement set up like a whole workshop down there?
Yeah. Yep.
See, that's the shit I'm interested in. Like, I'd love to see a tour, like a video tour of your workshop down there.
I'll have to do that. It's been on my mind for a while.
I love that kind of shit.
Hi, hippie.
Addie is awesome. I love all the work that he does.
Oh, I love you too, Wendy.
Hey,
You just
Mr.
love the
Hippie.
pre-show. Don't know you play. But we're gonna have to call it a night. It's already after 9, but I want to first say thank you so much, Mike, for coming on. I really, really appreciate it. It's
Thank you
nice
for
to
having
see
me.
you again, like on my channel, not on everybody else's. I'm seeing
was
all the
awesome.
time, but now you're talking to me for real.
You know, this is the first live show I've done other than like the usual shows that I'm on, Mark, and this is the first live show I've done in almost 2 years. Maybe over 2
Wow.
years. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, it was great catching up, Mike, for sure.
It was fun.
Thank you so much.
It was
And
fun.
you, of course, are welcome anytime. You can just pop right in.
Thank
So
you.
if you're ever bored, just, on a Monday.
Yep. I'll come in while you guys are mixing something and I'll pretend I'm mixing. If you guys could be mixing, I'll be sitting here building and testing out
Yeah,
products.
that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do.
I'll come hang out.
But again, congratulations again on the Recurve V2. Awesome,
Thank you.
awesome job you did. And, to all your endeavors that you're, in your future projects, I'm really, really excited to see what you come out with.
Thank you.
I'm a
Thank
big
you.
supporter because you've got a big butt, but that's
Thank
just,
Firm, right? I got a firm butt.
it's nice. That's why it was a two
I was
clutcher.
thinking about being an ass model. Anyway,
Thank you, Addie. Thank you, Devon. Thank you, everybody in chat for being
Yeah.
here tonight.
Thanks for having us,
Appreciate
Wendy.
you.
Thanks, Wendy.
Love you
Take care,
guys.
one of you.
Good Monday.
Bye.
Reach out if you